Hello, everybody. Welcome back to SIROWORLD 2016. I'm David Temple, joined by Bill Atkission at the far end, Sean Hahn, and Christina Heaslip.
Hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
How you doing?
Good. Everybody having fun?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know what I like about, I'm going to enjoy about this is, you get to hear clinicians, you get to hear dentists, orthodontists, but I don't always get to hear success stories of lab owners, which is kind of cool. What do I like, what I don't like, right? So why don't we just start, what is it like to integrate inLab systems into your practice and your lab? Let's start with you.
Start with me. Okay. Brian and I, my husband, we built our lab around inLab, and we started from nothing. We had no dentist, and we had a vision, and we stuck with it, and we prayed, and we let what was to happen with our lives happen.
Awesome.
And the support, once you join this family, the support just flows in, and they never leave you.
Isn't that awesome?
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's a nice feeling.
It is. And now with the merger of Dentsply and Sirona, the world has gotten bigger.
It's even better.
Yeah.
Bigger is better. I mean.
Sean, how about yourself?
Bigger playground.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I absolutely agree with you, and that's 100% truth. Yeah, I mean, for me, I became from average lab to leader in digital lab in my neighborhood.
Wow.
Yes. Simple as that. How about you, Bill?
You know, I've been a tech a long time, 31 years, and I got into inLab about 10 years ago. And believe it or not, before I discovered inLab, I was looking for another job. And I've heard a ton of stories like that. Once you get in this, you hear a lot more stories of people who just got too burned out. And the technology, it excites you, it inspires you. And since then, things have just taken off, and I love it. I love it.
What kind of growing pains did you go through as you're building? I mean, you probably had a couple, right? Maybe?
A few. Growing pains. We're constantly growing because we will be 2 next month.
Uh-huh.
So every day is different for us. But when we hit a wall, we figure it out, and we
Just
get
how to
around it, and we
get around
climb
it.
it, and we get over it. So and we move on to the next best thing. So.
You have a great attitude.
Well, thank you.
I love that. How about you?
I mean, it's really hard to picture, but I mean, we're adapting to new change. It could be growing pain, but it could be positiveness.
Yeah.
For me, it was more positiveness. So it's adapting to new changes.
And everything is adoption,
Yes.
right? I mean,
Yes.
you figure it out. I mean, if that's what you love and you guys love your business, you just figure it out.
I think the hardest part is explaining to a doctor how much help you can be to him, even though he has a CEREC. And I think once you crack that shell with the doctor, then the work starts flowing in from that individual too, and they understand, wow, a lab is still useful, is still needed, and it's kind of exciting when stuff like that happens. Sometimes it's hard to crack that shell, but it's really exciting when that work starts coming in. So that's really the only thing I've got, as far as growing pains, because the technology is awesome, the training is awesome, the support is awesome. All that's been great.
Well, Bill, since you've been at it so long, let's flip that coin then. And so instead of growing pains, what are some of the benefits? What are some of the absolute bonus?
I'll give you a great example. I was leaving Wednesday morning to come out here. So Tuesday night, I'm still working in the lab. 4 o'clock, I get 3 Connect cases. All of them are due the Tuesday I get back. So before I left the lab at, it was 4 o'clock, I got 3 zirconia cases in. I designed them, milled them, put them in my sintering oven, got home by 6 o'clock because it was my birthday, thank you. And we went out to pizza, and now when I get back Tuesday, I'll stay in glaze and deliver them. And I'm here. That's a great thing with the inLab system, that I can get a Connect case, model this, and do that kind of work that fast.
It's the great benefit would be time. The way it flows through your lab, Brian and I have more time for our family, and we still get our jobs done.
Nice.
So what better thing? Get your work done, and you get your family time.
I got a good question for you. If someone were wanting to get into this today and they had no knowledge, like maybe you didn't 2 or 3 years ago, and they wanted to get in today, what piece of advice would you give them?
Well, that's what we were. We
Right.
jumped all in, and we went in, and just trust. Trust is a big issue, and if you don't trust what you're getting into, don't do it.
Sean, how about yourself? And
So talk about benefits, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I was waiting for this moment. Well, talk about benefit. I like to talk about some upgrades.
Okay.
This is major excitement. I mean, for some people, I hear sometimes there are too many upgrades. I cannot keep track with continuously learning. But for me, as an example, I am implant specialty laboratory, and I was always within limitation. I was starting with single implant crown, multiple unit, and now we're talking about full arch screw retain restorations, and we're doing it left and right. You know, we talk to friends, and it's such a life changer. So upgrade for me is we're not depending on the upgrades, but we're counting on upgrades. So I'm super excited for my next years.
You know what's great is I've been in the inLab family for more than 10 years. Sean, how long?
5 years.
5 years, and he's my mentor when it comes to these all-on-4 and all-on-6.
Wow.
He is so good at that, and I call him for advice. And it's kind of cool that you can do that. I can call a lot of different in-lab people and get good advice and good help that way too. So
Sorona had a great job creating a nice gate for us to become a family
Exactly.
and support each other
yep.
in a real deal. Yeah.
What's been your favorite part of this particular show thus far? Anything?
Oh, well, Jerry Seinfeld was awesome.
I second
night.
that.
Yeah.
My oldest brother is extremely jealous because I'm the little sister who was forced to watch Seinfeld. So I'm videoing it, and he's like, "Man, the life you lead," and I'm like,
It's nice.
"It's a nice life."
What are you looking forward to either rest of today or tomorrow? Anything in particular?
I think I'm just looking forward to the camaraderie at the last couple at the event tonight, which is at the concert, and then tomorrow night. And I brought my wife along this time, so it's nice to be with her and enjoy these things with her. So I'm happy about that.
Closing comments as we wrap it up as far as the inLab systems, how it's changed your lab, what you look forward to next, anything along those lines.
I look forward to anything coming up,
Yeah.
any changes they make. I mean, they update you, frequently with a new software, and it's just, it's amazing to me, and I love that challenge.
Yeah.
I love trying to learn more.
Sounds like, Sean, you're a big fan of that as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Give me everything you got.
new updates and new years to come is every update means as a business owner, it's a new opportunity for us.
That's-
Yeah.
And all we're doing is implementing it to our business, and we become leaders.
Yeah.
Yes.
Christina, Sean, Bill, thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
time.
Very nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Thank you.
After a short break, we'll be back with more with Zero World 2016 after this. Stay with us.